They say the straight path is the only path, but the straight path don't pay the rent, and the straight path don't feed the kids. Here we go again, back against the concrete. Oh, back against the concrete. Back against the concrete. Back against the concrete. Yeah, it's 0 hour. Stripped of the power, standing in the rain, waiting to devour. The clock strikes 12, but the bell won't ring. I'm a desperate peasant who used to be a king. 0 options left, 0 time to breathe. Got a trick up my sleeve that you wouldn't believe. It's 0 hour. Do I bloom or do I sour? Check the account. 0, 0, 0 again. Staring at the ceiling, counting cracks, where does it end? I used to be the king, move pawns across the board. Made a killing in the shadows, lived life by the sword. But I buried that man, yeah, I put him in the dirt. Traded the hustler's jacket for a name tag and a shirt. Look at me now, citizen of the year. But I can't buy the milk and I'm drowning in the fear. Wife looks at me, I see the panic in her eyes. I tell her, baby, we okay, the sweetest of the lies. But I feel like a fraud, feel like a shell. I escaped the cage just to build my own hell. I was dangerous once, I was feared, I was paid. Now I'm just another number that the system played. And I hate who I was, but I hate who I am. One keeps me hungry, the other gives a damn. The clock's ticking loud, boom! It's 0 hour, stripped of the power. Standing in the rain, waiting to devour. The clock strikes 12, but the bell won't ring. I'm a desperate peasant who used to be a king. 0 options left, 0 time to breathe. Got a trick up my sleeve that you wouldn't believe. It's 0 hour. Do I bloom or do I sour? I did it right, I punched the clock, I followed every rule. So why do I feel like the world's biggest fool? Keep your head down, son, and the blessings will come. But the only thing coming is the repo and the numbness. I sit on the porch, watching heavy cars roll by. I know what they doing, I know that look in the eye. I could make 6 months, rent a 20-minute run. Just one call, one drop, and the misery is done. But the soul, what's the cost of the soul when you digging out a pit just to fall in the hole? I got babies to feed, I got a legacy to keep. Does a good father let his family starve while they sleep? Or does a bad father do a bad thing for a good cause? Man, fuck the applause. The battle, right ear, the hustler. Pick up the phone, you know the number. Left it down, don't drag us under. They gon' kick you out, you gonna lose the house. I can fix this, I'm a man, not a mouse. You're a failure, look at you, you're weak. I'm trying to be strong, you're trying to be meek. The wolf eats the sheep, which one are you? I don't know. The wolf eats the sheep, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Rain hits the windshield, 2 AM vibe. Sitting at the crossroads, nowhere left to hide. Gaslight on E, spirit on empty. If the devil showed up, I think he could tempt me. Tap on the glass, I roll the window down slow. Stranger in a trench coat, facing the shadow low. Smell of expensive smoke and heavy cologne. He hands me a black card, says I know what you own. Says I know what you owe, I know where you've been. I know you tried to walk away from the life of sin. He leans in close, voice sounding like gravel. One night, one job, watch your problems unravel. Nobody's just boxes, you drive, you get paid. Or go back home broke to the mess that you made. It's 0 hour, stripped of the power. Standing in the rain, waiting to devour. The clock strikes 12, but the bell won't ring. I'm a desperate peasant who used to be a king. 0 options left, 0 time to breathe. Got a trick up my sleeve that you wouldn't believe. It's 0 hour. Do I bloom or do I sorrow? I'm looking at the card, I'm looking at the dash. I'm seeing all my morals turning into ash. The pressure in my chest is a ticking grenade. I'm scared of the decision that I just made. But the rent's due, the lights out, the kids crying. And I'm sick of living life like I'm already dying. Grip the wheel tight till the knuckles turn white. I'm driving in the darkness to find a little light. Forgive me for the sin, forgive me for the crime. But a desperate man doesn't look at the time. I shift into gear, the engine starts to roar. I ain't the good guy, you're the bad guy no more. I'm just a father with the back against the wall. And I'm willing to risk it, willing to fall. Screaming at the gods while I hit the gas. Praying this night is the last, is the last. list. I'm staring at the card, trembling in my fist. My phone lights a picture of my daughter smiling. Engine is humming, pressure was piling. The gear shift just waiting. Right turn goes wrong. Left turn goes.